Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, back to do day 12 of my 31 days of horror in October. I'm just going to say wow again. I have a doozy today. Fantastic film. Today I watched Dahmer. Now, Dahmer clocks in at around 102 minutes and was made in 2009. It was directed and written by David Jacobson. Now, in looking him up, the only thing I could find was a movie that I have heard of but I've never seen called Down in the Valley, and that stars Edward Norton. And I'd definitely be interested to see that one after watching this film. Of course, our main character is Jeffrey Dahmer, played by Jeremy Renner. Now I'm just going to give you a few of the things that they've played in, of course, that they're famous for, I guess. Jeremy Renner played in The Town with Ben Affleck. Really enjoyed that one. A movie that I saw recently that is a high recommendation for me. It's more of a whodunit. It's a movie called Wind River. Awesome movie. Very good. He plays Hawkeye in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I remember being so excited when I heard he was playing Hawkeye, because I thought he was incredible in The Hurt Locker, which was the first movie I saw him in. That movie blew me away. Hurt Locker is a great film. Another high recommendation. We also have, as a famous person, Bruce Davison, who plays Lionel Dahmer, Jeffrey Dahmer's father. He, of course, was the Senator in X-Men, the original, and he played in Willard, the original. He was very good in this. He was very good in this. And then we have another standout character, in my opinion, was a guy named Rodney, played by Artel Great. The acting in this movie was incredible. Now, this is a guy that Jeffrey Dahmer meets along his way, I guess. And I'll say he has the most human interactions with this guy. Now, my question is, why is it so hard to make a great serial killer film? I remember watching Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer, shortly after it came out on VHS. The movie blew me away. Made me feel like I had to take a shower afterwards, and has stayed with me. It even stays with me to this day. I think it holds up well, definitely. The acting in it is believable and kind of terrifying. And the story is just incredible. And that's exactly what this movie reminded me of. Although not as brutal, I don't think, as Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer. It's just, it's an amazing film. I'm sure most people know about Jeffrey Dahmer, but I'll give you a little background. Jeffrey Dahmer was a serial killer who passed in 1994 when he was attacked by an inmate, and he was serving 930 some years life sentence for killing 17 people. Now, he was gay, and he would lure men to his place, drug them, rape them, and kill them. And that's basically what you have with Jeffrey Dahmer. I'm not going to go into anything else. This is basically a story of who Jeffrey Dahmer was. And it is told so well with flashbacks, interactions with his father. It amazed me because this is going to sound kind of weird, but you actually, well, I did, started to feel sorry for Jeffrey Dahmer a little bit. He was a manipulator. He was very smart. He looked at things very differently from most people. But there was also a sense of loneliness about him. A sense of not belonging, of being uncomfortable with himself, that I really think comes through in this film. I cannot recommend this film enough. It literally blew me away. Blew me away. Now, he got the part from the director of The Hurt Locker. Basically casted him in The Hurt Locker based on his performance in this movie. The acting is incredible. Incredible. I've seen so many serial killer films, and most of them aren't very good. I mean, of course, you have the Yuli Lomel movies. He focused a lot on serial killers, and they're really not very good. There's been a ton of serial killer films, and like I said, most aren't very good. This gets a very high recommendation from me. I'm going to give this movie a 9. I thought it was brilliant. I really don't understand why it doesn't get talked about more. There's not a ton of blood in it, but it's a story, not a slasher film, if you take my meaning. Yeah, I'm definitely going to give this a 9, and that is 9 smashed pumpkins. Wow, I've really lucked out with my picks this year. The only one I haven't really cared for all that much, and I still liked it, was Quicksilver Highway so far. Now, other YouTubers that are participating in the 31 Days of Horror in October are You and Your Horror Movies, Last Venom 76, Jen's Reviews from the Grave, Lisa Loves, Dave Maggot, Rusting Willpower, Random Horror, TheHORRORman, HorrorFan34, Movie Review Time. Andrew's Crypt is doing 31 Days of Recommendations. Retro Horror and Celluloid Terror are doing the 100 Movie Challenge. BRONCOJUGGALO is doing 31 videos in 31 days with all different types of content, so definitely check him out as well. And the series 3 from the Grave, which is Lisa Loves, Movie Massacre, and Strange Monkey. Fantastic series. Definitely recommended. And if you like what you see in here, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.